everybody. Welcome to Baby Kings. And oh my freaking goodness. The Kings failed to score 100 points in this one. They failed to score 89 points and lose the game 107-89 in Houston. A game that the Houston Rockets just came out and they were just annihilating the Kings. Kings made a comeback attempt and in fact took the lead briefly in the third quarter. But then at one point it was about 80-77 when the Rockets went on a massive run. You got to give a shout out to Dillon Brooks. Obviously missing De'Aaron Fox hurts a lot, but this game, what's up, Tyler Burbeck? This game was definitely a disaster. Mick Toads said it. I'm embarrassed tonight. Ain't even going to say don't do post-game tonight. What? Don't do post-game? Are you the one who's been asking me for post-games? I don't do the post-games. Monday, if no Fox over, I'm calling it season over. If no Fox, I don't disagree with that. De'Aaron Fox is he's the man, and right now I think he's going to be back soon. I don't think it's a season-ending type deal, but he's definitely ruled out for today's game. Didn't play, and this is a guy's going to score 30-plus points pretty much every night. He's going to give you some rebounds, some assists. He's going to even give you a steal or two every night. So definitely he is dearly missed right now, and we saw what happens without Fox here, and we're going to have to play the Rockets again. I believe it's in Houston again. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure, but the next game is going to be against Houston again. And my goodness, yeah, this one was just a complete disaster. Other than the run to catch up in the third quarter, things got a little bit exciting at that point, but couldn't stop Dillon Brooks today. And he ends up, I believe, with 26 points. And just all in all, just a complete disaster in this ball game. The Kings today don't have anybody with 20 points. Malik Monk, who he played really well, and I'm loving what I'm seeing from Monk so far this year. He's like my man this year, but even he only scored 18, which is not bad. But when you don't have De'Aaron Fox out there with 30, it really hurts. Harrison Barnes was all right. Sabonis had some nice plays, some nice rebounds and everything. But all in all, hey, what we're going to do? Lost the game. We got our asses kicked today, and there's only one thing to say about today's game.
And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion. We threw that game. We gave it away by doing that. We gave them the friggin' game. In my opinion, that sucked.
And in my opinion, that sucked. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna just bounce back. We'll check out the schedule and what's coming up. But yeah, De'Aaron Fox is absolutely mandatory. I mean, of course, the Kings have no chance without him. I mean, it's not like baseball or something, where it's just not that way in basketball. In the NBA, if you're missing your main guy, unless you're really deep, and the Kings have nice players, but absolutely need De'Aaron Fox. So with the bad ankle, we saw him limping at the end of that last game, and it was very concerning. It's like, uh-oh. And sure enough, he misses today's game, but he's averaging over 30 points already on the season. And now Kings fall to 2-3. The Rockets also 2-3. And we'll just have to try to bounce back from this very, very, very tough game today. But Rockets looked impressive. It's the first time I've watched them this year, and they looked very impressive. So got to give a shout out to them looking at some of their players here. Let me look at their, like Dillon Brooks is the main guy. He stood out. Smith was also really impressive today. They were just dropping threes. Both Brooks and Smith hit half of their threes, 50% percentage, which is excellent. Jalen Green looked really good as well. And just a good looking overall team. Don't have some of the big names that they've had in the past few years, like James Harden, but it looks like they're going to compete this year. So definitely a team to keep an eye on. But the Kings, as soon as we get De'Aaron Fox back, I'm still happy with this team. I think between him, when you have Monk and you have Sabonis out there doing his thing, Harrison Barnes, obviously it's a good team, and I think we're going to do big things this year. This is just one game, and just have to move on from it. Definitely going to need De'Aaron Fox back. That there ain't no doubt about that. Mick Toads, I'm going back to the first quarter. They need any chance available veterans. Mick Toads. Kings need De'Aaron Fox in order to beat Houston. That's 100. Davison Mitchell isn't a point guard. Can we trade for Chris Paul? What's up here? Yeah, I'd love to get Chris Paul. And he is with the Warriors, right, at this point in time. Chris Paul bounces around quite a bit. What's up, the Shaw Show? What's going on? Thank you for jumping in here today. But the Sacramento Kings unable to get it done. I thought in the third quarter we got this. With that comeback, let's keep on pushing. But they never got more than what, a 2-point lead? I'm not sure at most. But did take a lead at one point in the third quarter. And I believe that was on a shot by Barnes, if I remember right. So Harrison Barnes had a nice shot for the Kings to take the lead there. But things kind of fell apart after that. They stuck it close. It was like 62-64, 65-64. It was very close through the 60s. But by the time it hit about 80-77, the Houston Rockets went on a run that they just could not, the Kings could not recover from. So, but they held it close definitely through the third and the start of the fourth. But once things fell apart, things fell apart. I was hoping we were going to get a really tight game down the stretch and that it was going to be, who knows, the Kings could possibly win this one, but it was not meant to be. Rockets went on an insane run, and the Kings lose this basketball game. But we have some great people here, like Mick Toads, Ben Simmons. I remember Ben Simmons being picked in the first round back in the day. Point guard ? He's a veteran. Interesting. I'm a Warriors fan. We're not trading Chris Paul. He's elevated our bench since joining Warriors. Plus, it's a division rival. Well, I didn't say it. I have no idea. I wouldn't think they would trade Chris Paul. Obviously, I'd take Chris Paul. He's one guy. He's a veteran. He's been around. He guys feels like he's 100 years old. Hey, Chris Paul's been around since like 2006. Back with New Orleans, or maybe before that. Chris Paul. How old is this man? Holy Moses! 38 years old. Looking at his career right now. But yeah, I started way back 05, 06, just like I said, with New Orleans. They were the what were they called before the Hornets? New Orleans. Okay, yeah. So they went to OKC because of the why did they go? Oh, the flood, or Katrina, right? Okay, Katrina happened. Yeah, he was with New Orleans. Then he went to the LA Clippers. Then he went to the Rockets. Played with OKC for 70 games back in 2019, 2020. Been to Phoenix and now Golden State. So he's had what a long career. It's a freaking Hall of Fame career for Chris Paul. He's an absolute future Hall of Famer right there. So definitely would love to get Chris Paul, but I don't think it's happening, as our man here just said, Tyler. So I don't think it's happening. Yeah, Katrina happened. Victor Wembanyama. Victor, yeah. Have I seen him yet? Let's take a look here. I haven't seen him too much. He's definitely looks good here. Young player, rookie. Yeah, no, I have not had a chance to watch him yet. So definitely I'll keep an eye on him. Wembanyama. 100%. New Orleans Hornets, now known as the New Orleans Pelicans. Yeah, changing it up. Baseball needs a new MLB team. We got to expand. Let's expand. But yeah, tough one today, guys. I don't know what else to say about this one, but let's see what's on deck for the Sacramento Kings. We'll give some players of the game as well. For the Kings today, I don't even know. I'll give it to Malik Monk. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Monk. He hit 1 of 4 from 3 today. All in all, the Kings were bricking a lot of shots and just weren't really playing with the energy that they have with Fox on the floor. And it kind of felt like after that first, I thought it was just going to be a blowout. I was happy to see them catch up in the third. Harrison Barnes was good today as well. Barnes was draining threes when he could be. Wasn't getting a lot of open shots, but when he was getting the opportunity, he was able to hit some good clutch shots there. But right now, the Kings, after that loss, okay, I'm trying to see. Usually when you search, shows all the games, upcoming games, but let's see if I can. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. So, oh my goodness. Holy cow, here we go. Makes me very angry. Yeah, it is again I thought it was in Houston. So back-to-back games in Houston. That'll be Monday, November the 6th. Then it's back to Sacramento for a game on Wednesday against the Trailblazers. And then again in Sacramento for another actually, is this the first in-season tournament? Yeah, first in-season tournament of the season for the Kings. There was an in-season tournament with the Warriors, which I did a post-game on. Also against the Thunder. So this will be Kings Thunder in Sacramento, in-season tournament game. That one's going to be super fun. I can't wait for that. We'll definitely have a post game on Friday. That'll be in Sacramento. And then the Cavaliers come to town from Cleveland on Monday. Then it's off to Los Angeles to take on the Lakers and then the Spurs. And we'll see the guy you were talking about. So we'll take on the Spurs in Texas, in San Antonio, then the Mavericks. So lots of games coming up. I'm going to be ready to rock and roll for these post games this season. We're talking Kings. I said we're going to do it, and I came through. We don't play around right here. So that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. But De'Aaron may play on Monday, according to Mick Toads. So I certainly hope that that's the case. But we do have games coming up for sure. And it's going to be a fun season. As soon as De'Aaron Fox is back, look the F out. But tough one today, an embarrassing, disastrous game. But I'm giving the player of the game to my man, Malik Monk. Okay, big things coming from him. Shout out to the Rockies. They look Rockets. I'm used to talking baseball. Rockets, okay, who played very well today. And that's all I can tell you guys. But good things are coming. Good things are coming this season. We're going to be lighting lots of beams this year, and we're going to be pushing it hard. I do got some Sacramento gear as well. Apologize, I do have some, but this all needs to be washed. But I do have some gear coming in so we can look here for the season. So loving what I'm seeing so far, other than today, obviously. Well, let's keep it going, guys. Do some more. I did a post game on the Warriors. You want some Warriors? We're going to do Warriors talk. We're doing Warriors talk. Matter of fact, I mean, right now we're getting no viewer. We are getting viewers because Mick Toads and Tyler Burbeck, my regulars, y'all coming through. I don't know where Logan is. Logan didn't show up the other day either. So, I thought he was a true fan. I thought you were a true fan, Logan, but I'm just messing with you. Logan's pissed if he hears that. I'm just messing with you. But no, we will definitely, hopefully expand this channel and get to 100 subscribers. So let's keep pushing it. I don't mind having a teeny tiny little channel, dude. That doesn't bother me. We're going to rock and roll. But let's see if we can get at least 100 subscribers throughout this NBA season 2023, 2024. Logan working. My son works. That's from Coming to America. Logan don't work. Come on. Logan don't work. I'm about to go work. I got to go for a 4-mile run today. But I'm excited about this team. And I think that if you win the next game, you find a way to beat Houston in game 2 of this series per se. The NBA doesn't typically have series, but hey, it is what it is. We got 2 games in Houston, so I'm calling it a series. And you split these 2 games here in Houston. I think you have to be happy about that. Because you're on the road in Houston, a good team, and you're missing your best player, at least for this game and maybe for the next one too. So you definitely take that. So next game is huge. Next game is massive. We will be here for a post game, so don't miss it. Let's go, Kings. Thank you guys for stopping by. Oh, I run at night. I run at night. Okay. I got my light right here. Light the beam. I light the beam. This goes on the hat like this. Actually, how's it go? Like this? I'm confused now. It goes on like this. Light the beam at night. We're going to light the beam. Okay. Don't worry. Anyone tries to touch me, dude, they're going to get whooped. Okay. I got training. Okay. Special forces. We don't play around right here. We're going to light the beam. Light the beam. I need to wear this when we get wins, right? I got to put this on my Kings hat. And when we win, I light the beam, dude. I light the beam for the Kings wins. We didn't win today, so I got to turn off the beam. But when we win, I got to light the beam. Can I take the dog with me? I don't have a dog, so I have a cat. I can take the cat with me, but I don't think he'd appreciate it. Let's freaking go lighting the beam. And let's get it done, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. I know you've already done it. Both of y'all. I got 2 people in the chat. This is one of my biggest posts. I thank you guys for showing up because otherwise I'd be talking to myself. Otherwise I'd be talking to myself. I need to make a Kings intro and stuff like that as well. But Kings lose today by the final score of 89 to 107. The Houston Rockets are the winners from the Toyota Center in Houston. I was in Houston earlier this year, matter of fact. So thank you guys so much. Hit that thumbs up. Purple beam. Oh, I need a purple beam. You're right. I need a purple beam, 100%. So yeah. Oh yeah, the awards will be announced tomorrow. I don't know if I'll cover that or not, but will I go live if Bailey wins the book? Bailey ain't gonna win the gold glove. I'll be surprised. It doesn't feel like Bailey's gonna win it. But yeah, spread the word. Thank you, McToads. But that's all we got to say for today. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna talk to y'all next time. See ya.